Hello, Wang. Good evening.
Good evening.
Okay, so why are you late? Did you forget the time?
Yes.
Okay, okay, it's fine. Okay, so let us start with our lesson for today. Oh, do we have an assignment?
Yes, but my dad is out.
Okay, so your dad is not at home. Okay, okay, it's fine. Okay, so let's continue. Oh, okay, so let's talk about health. Okay, so how is your health, Huang? Are you healthy?
My health is good.
Do you often sick? Do you often get sick? Do you often get sick?
What?
Do you often get sick?
No.
No. Okay. Okay, so listen to 6 conversations between patients and medical specialists. Identify the treatment suggested by the medical practitioner in each conversation. Okay, so let's learn the new words. Okay, so the first word here is
Hence,
okay, so okay, what is tense? Okay, so this one. It is become tense, typically through anxiety or nervousness. Okay, so you became nervous. Okay, when was the last time that you remember that you feel nervous?
what?
When was the last time that you feel nervousness?
I think that's in this afternoon. I had a
Oh,
test.
you had a test and you get nervous and you feel nervous. Okay, the second word we have the
Prescribe.
okay, so what is a prescribe? It is okay, this one. It's bigger.
Advise and authorize the use of a medicine or treatment for someone, especially in writing.
Okay, so most of this one, the doctor gives this one to you. Okay, the prescribed medicines for you to recover whatever illness you have in your body. Okay, next.
Drug.
Okay, so what is a drug? It is
A medicine or other substance which has a physiological effect when ingested or otherwise introduced into the body.
okay, so let's say otherwise. Okay, the drug, it's the medicine you are taking. You are taking or you are drinking. Okay, next we have the.
Lifestyle.
Okay, so when we say lifestyle, it's your way of living. Okay, so it's your way of living, and how you and how or what do you eat? Do you eat in the lives in do you live in a healthy lifestyle like that? Okay, next.
Overeat.
Okay, so when we say overeat, it is uh excessive consuming. Okay, so excessive consuming more than the calorie required. Okay, so that's overeating. Okay, so it's excessive consuming. It's like you eat too much. Okay, next we have that.
Lose weight.
Okay, lose weight, of course, decreasing of your weight. It's either intentional, like doing exercise, lessen your eating, or it's because you have a health problem. That's why you lose weight. And the next one, we have the
Physical activity.
okay, physical activity. When we say physical activity, it is the it's the and how does your body engage into such activities such as leisure or doing sports like that. Okay, so that's a physical activity. Okay, next we have, okay, so to be plus involve in something. Or so, okay, so now you read. Swan Chuang.
Sun Chung is involved in football club in school.
Okay, very good. So is involved in. Okay, so now your turn. Make a sentence using is involved. Make your own sentence using is involved.
Uh, my mother was involved in a volunteer club
Okay,
to the
very
mountainous area.
okay, very good. Okay, so how about this one? Okay, so now subject one plus verb one plus so long as plus subject two plus verb two. So for example,
It does not matter how slowly you go so long as you do not stop.
okay, so long as you do not stop. Okay, so for example, what's my level today? Okay. Okay, so now let's have the conversation one.
I've just been feeling really stressed lately. I'm shouting at my family, and I start crying at the smallest thing. I'm so tense all the time. Can you give me something to make me feel more relaxed?
Well, I'm not the kind of doctor who will prescribe drugs for something that just requires a change in lifestyle. What do you do for pleasure these days?
I don't know. I watch some TV in the evenings.
Do you get much exercise?
No, but I watch my weight. I don't overeat.
That's not the point. Exercise isn't just about losing weight. It's about relaxation, getting some fresh air, and being involved in an activity that you have some control over. It helps you to clear your mind. So, what I want you to do for the next week is do at least 30 minutes of physical activity every day. It doesn't matter what, just so long as you're getting your heart rate up.
Okay, what could be your answer?
What do I do?
You should check what does the doctor prescribe to the patient. Okay, again.
I've just been feeling really stressed lately. I'm shouting at my family, and I start crying at the smallest thing. I'm so tense all the time. Can you give me something to make me feel more relaxed?
Well, I'm not the kind of doctor who will prescribe drugs for something that just requires a change in lifestyle. What do you do for pleasure these days?
I don't know. I watch some TV in the evenings.
Do you get much exercise?
No, but I watch my weight. I don't overeat.
That's not the point. Exercise isn't just about losing weight. It's about relaxation, getting some fresh air, and being involved in an activity that you have some control over. It helps you to clear your mind. So, what I want you to do for the next week is do at least 30 minutes of physical activity every day. It doesn't matter what, just so long as you're getting your heart rate up.
Sub.
Okay.
Okay, so what's your okay, take the picture of your answer.
Number one.
Number 1.
Has exercise.
Okay, so it's just isn't exercise, but as a physical, it's a physical activity. So it's number 1. It's the picture 6.
Okay.
Okay. So now, okay, so let's read the tape script. Okay, so I am the woman, you are the doctor. So I've just been feeling really stressed lately. I'm shouting at my family and I start crying at the smallest thing. I'm so tense all the time. Can you give me something to make me feel relaxed?
Well, I'm not the kind of doctor who will prescribe drugs for something that just requires a change in lifestyle. What do you do for pleasure these days?
I don't know. I watch some TV in the evenings.
Do you get much exercise?
No, but I watch my weight. I don't overeat.
That's not the point. Exercise isn't just about losing weight. It's about relaxation, getting some fresh air, and being involved in an activity that you have some control over. It helps you to clear your mind. So, what I want you to do for the next week is do at least 30 minutes of physical activity every day. It doesn't matter what, just so long as you are getting your heart rate up.
Okay, very good. So new words. So we have the
Wisdom tooth.
okay. So it's the tooth. It's the tooth that is placed in the last part of your mouth. Okay. Do you already have a wisdom tooth?
No,
Oh, not yet. Okay. So next we have here the
painful.
okay. Very good. So it's painful. So it's affected with pain. Okay. So it's affected with pain. Okay, that's painful. Next, we have here the
infection,
uh,
swell,
okay, so become larger or rounder size typically of an accumulation of fluid. Okay, so become lar- uh, okay, accumulation of, okay, what is swell again?
is become larger and rounder in size, typically as a result of an accumulation of fluid.
Okay, next we have,
Infection,
okay, so infection is, okay, this one. Being infected. Okay, what is infection?
the process of infecting or the state of being infected.
Okay, very good. And the next one,
Antibiotic,
okay, so antibiotic. Okay, so it's a kind of medicine. Okay, it's a kind of a medicine. Next, we have the,
tablet,
okay, so it's a tablet. Okay, it's a medicine too. It's a medicine too. So that's the low, that has low dosage. Okay, so now this one, get plus somebody plus 2v, or get plus something plus p2. Okay, so for example,
I get my father to repair my bike.
okay, or
I get my bike repaired by my father.
okay, so very good, this one. Okay, so now let's have the conversation two.
I've been having problems with my wisdom tooth. It's really painful.
Yes, I can see the side of your face is swollen. Let me have a look. Ah, yes, you've got an infection here.
Will I need to get the tooth taken out?
I don't think we need to do an extraction yet. The tooth will probably come through all right. It often takes a long time. I can give you some antibiotics for the
Sa
infection,
power
though.
bank.
Okay.
Take one 3 times a day. Make sure you finish the course. Don't stop taking the tablets when the infection goes away.
Okay, thanks.
Have antibiotic.
Okay, which picture shows the antibiotic?
Picture 2.
Okay, so it's the, yes, correct. So it's the picture two. Okay, so now I've been having problems with my wisdom tooth. It's really painful.
Yes, I can see the side of your face is swollen. Let me have a look. Oh yes, you've got an infection here.
Well, I need to get the tooth taken out.
I don't think we need to do an extraction yet. Tooth will probably come through alright. It often takes a long time. I can use some antibiotics for the infection though.
Okay.
Take one 3 times a day. Make sure you finish the course. But stop taking the tablets when the infection goes away.
Okay, thanks. Okay, so let's have the new words. So we have the,
Headache,
Okay, very good. So it's the headache. Okay, so it's when you feel something in your head that makes you feel ill. Okay, that's the headache. Next, we have the,
Blocked nose.
okay, block nose. Okay, so it's when you have a runny nose. That's when the time that you got a blocked nose because you can't breathe easily. Okay, next we have the
Sore throat.
sore throat. Of course, the sore throat is when you have a sore throat. It is because you're about to have a runny nose. Okay, next,
Flu.
flu. Okay, so it's the flu. It's when you're having a bad temperature. Okay, and the next one we have the,
Bug.
okay, very good. So it's the bug. So it's the, did you do you know the ladybug? It's an insect. Okay, and the next one is
Liquid.
liquid. Okay, so it's the liquid it's the one that you intake. It's either in the form of by water, like that. Okay, so now have an effect. Okay, so it's have an effect on or affect. Okay, so now for example, you read Jane.
Pain has a great effect on my future.
Okay, very good.
It
Or
greatly affects my future.
okay, greatly affects my future. Okay, so now let's have the conversation 3.
What seems to be the problem?
I've got a really bad headache and a blocked nose and a sore throat too. And I've just got no energy at all.
It sounds like a bad case of flu. There's a bad bug going round at the moment.
Can you give me anything for it?
There's no point in giving antibiotics. It will have no effect on a virus. What you need is plenty of rest and drink lots of liquids. You should feel better in about 3 days. If you don't, come back and see me again.
All right.
Picture 3.
Picture 3, let's see. It's picture 5. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's picture 5. Okay, so it's picture 5. Okay, so now what seems to be the problem? Oh, no, no, no. You are the doctor. I am the patient.
What seems to be the problem?
I've got a really bad headache and a blocked nose. I have a sore throat too, and I've just no energy at all.
It sounds like a bad case of flu. There's a bad bug going wrong at the moment.
Can you give me anything for it?
There's no point in giving antibiotics. It will have no effect on the virus. What you need is plenty of rest and drink lots of liquids. You should feel better in about 3 days. If you don't, come back and see me again.
Okay, and see me again. All right. Okay, so he should come back. Okay, so now new words. Okay, so we have the, how do you say this one?
Dietitian.
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 Okay, very good. So it's the diet. Dietitian. Okay, so it's the person it's the person or it's the person who is expert in on diet and nutrition. Okay, okay, so it's the person who is expert on diet and nutrition. Okay, so that's the dietitian. Okay, next we have the
Scale.
scale. Wait. Huh? Okay, scale. It has a lot of meanings, but the most appropriate one here regarding on our topic, which is health, it is an instrument for weighing. Okay, so that's a scale. Okay, next,
Overweight.
overweight. Okay, so excessive of weight, excessing of weight. Okay, so that's overweight. So uh your weight is more than is above the normal or desirable weight of your age. That's an overweight. Okay, so overweight is above an allowed weight. Okay, next we have the
Diet.
diet. Okay, so it's the diet. It's the kind of food that a person, animal, or
Easy.
is eat. Okay. Next, we have here the
Diet.
next to diet. What's next to diet? What's this?
Obesity.
Obesity. Okay, being grossly fat or overweight. Being grossly fat or overweight. So that's an obese. Okay, the next one we have the
Disease.
okay, what is a disease, Huang?
Doesn't be the illness.
Hmm? Okay, so it's a disorder of a human being or of a person. Okay, so that's a disease. Like for example, the person is ill. Okay, so he has a disease. And the last one,
Diabetes.
okay, diabetes. Okay, so it's a disease in which the body's ability to produce or respond the hormone insulin impaired is impaired or being okay this one or damaged or weakened. Okay, so that's diabetes. That's the works or that's the this that's the that is the diabetes. Okay. Next, suggest plus verb plus ing that clause. Okay, so for example,
such as going to the zoo after school.
Okay, so I suggest. Okay, and
That's a good idea.
okay, so that's a good idea. Okay, so now let's have the conversation 4.
Can you take off your shoes and jump on the scales, please?
Oh, I hate this part.
Yes, well, clearly you are considerably overweight. Have you tried dieting?
Loads of times. But it doesn't work for me.
Well, it's important that you do. Otherwise, you're going to get really sick one of these days. There are lots of problems associated with obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and many more. I really suggest you eating more healthily. And if you can't manage it yourself, join a group like Weight Watchers. They can give you some support.
OK, I'll give it a go.
Okay, which one?
It's picture 4.
Okay, very good. So it's the picture 4. Okay. So now, okay, you are the dietitian.
Can you take off your shoes and jump on the scales, please?
Oh, I hate this part.
Yes, well, clearly you are considerably overweight. Have you tried dieting?
Lots of times, but it doesn't work for me.
Well, it's important that you do. Otherwise, you're going to get really sick one of these days. There are lots of problems associated with obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and many more. I really suggest you eating more healthily. And if you can't manage it yourself, join a group like Weight Watchers. They can give you some support.
Okay, so they can give you some support. Okay, I'll give it a go. Okay, so the new word. So we have the right. Okay, so the next. Okay, so you read. It's the.
Right-handed.
Okay, so it's the person who can able to use the right hand, or most of the time she uses the or he uses the right hand. How about you? Are you a right-handed person?
Yes.
Ah, me too. The same with me. I'm a right-handed person as well. Okay. Next, we have the.
Chiropractor.
Okay, so chiropractor. And the next one we have.
Symptom.
Okay, so it's the signs. The signs that you have something deeply inside your body. Okay, next we have the.
Stretch.
Okay, stretch. Okay, so conditional clause type 1. Okay, so if plus subject plus verb plus subject plus will or plus verb. So can, may, should. Okay, for example.
If it's sunny, I will go swimming.
Okay, so if it is sunny, I will go swimming. Okay. Ah, so she swim. Oh, he swims. Okay, so now let's have the part 5.
I've been getting a pain here, just below my shoulder. Just here, in the small of my back.
Are you right-handed?
Yeah, I am.
Do you spend a lot of time at the computer?
Oh, yes, several hours a day.
Yes, this is a common symptom of heavy computer usage. I can show you some stretches to do. If you do these exercises daily, it should reduce the problem.
Great, thank you.
Picture 1.
Okay, very good. It's the picture 1. Okay, so now let's read the audio script. Okay, so I've been getting a pain here just below my shoulder and just here in the small of my back.
Are you right-handed?
Yes, I am.
Do you spend a lot of time at the computer?
Oh, yes, several hours a day.
Yes, this is a common symptom of heavy computer usage. I can show you some stretches to do. If you do this exercise daily, it should reduce the problem.
Okay, so it reduced the problem. Great, thank you. Okay, so new words. So we have the,
Pharmacist,
okay, so it's the pharmacist is the person who can assist you in the pharmacy, where you can buy some medicines. The next one we have the
of
cough. Okay, so it's when you have a uh let's do, okay, we know this one, the cough. Next we have the,
prescription,
okay, very good. So it's prescription. So it's the same with the um it's
recommend.
huh?
No,
Okay, so it's prescribed. It's the same with the prescribe of that being given from the, I mean it was came from the doctor. Okay, and next one we have the,
recommend.
okay, very good. So it's the recommend. Okay, so it's the recommendation. So to suffer from. Okay, so for example, you read, I can't.
Can't suffer from your dirtiness anymore.
Okay, I can't suffer from your dirtiness anymore. Okay, so now let's listen to this one.
Can I help you?
Yes, my son's suffering from a bad cough. I need to get him something for it.
Is it a throaty cough or a chesty cough?
It seems to be in his throat.
And how old is your son?
5.
Well, for under 6s, these ones here are available without prescription. I'd recommend this one.
OK, and how often should I give it to him?
15 millilitres no more than once every 4 hours. It may make him a little sleepy.
That's fine. OK, I'll take it.
Okay, what could be your answer?
Picture 3.
Okay, correct. So it's the picture 3. Okay, so can I help you?
Yes, my son suffering from a bad cough. I need to get him something for it.
Is it a throaty cough or a chesty cough?
It seems to be in his throat.
Okay, so now how old is your son?
5.
Well, for under 6s, these ones here are available without prescriptions. I'd recommend this one.
Should I give it to him?
15 milliliters, no more than once every 4 hours. It may make him sleepy.
Fine. Okay, I'll take it.
Okay, very good. So, okay, I'll take it. Okay, so thank you. Okay, so Huang, do you have any questions regarding on our topic for tonight?
No.
No. Okay, so Huang, I hope you can review what we have learned for today. Okay, so thank you so much, Huang. Good night.
Okay.